Welcome back once again to howtocookwithfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. Also, please take time to click that bell icon just below for notifications. On the menu today, and as you can see right here, we're doing a fish biryani. I've got some lovely tuna fish that I'm using. This is a really kind of simple version. It's not that complicated. Tastes absolutely delicious. Let's go and do it. Okay, let's take a look at the ingredients we're going to be using for this today. So, star of the show, we've got our rice there and our fish. Now, I'm using tuna fish. You could be using any fish you want, but try and make it with a nice firm fish, kingfish or something like that. You don't want something too light. It will just break up and it'll be no good. Coconut milk, onions, tomatoes, some fresh chili there. In this one here, I've got curry powder, a mixed curry powder, chili powder, and a little bit of turmeric. And in here, some lovely spices. Garlic ginger paste is in there, black mustard seeds, cumin seeds, cinnamon, curry leaves, and pandan leaves or rampa. This is quite simple, this version we're going to do today, but absolutely delicious. So we're going to start off by making a fish curry, and then we'll sort the rice out. So I've got some oil in here. I'm using coconut oil. And to that, we're going to add all of this stuff. So that's the cinnamon, the pandan leaves, the curry leaves. Then we're going to go in with the cumin seeds, the black mustard seeds, and our garlic and ginger. Two minutes, medium or above medium heat. Let's just throw this around in our pan. And while this is cooking, I just want to show you the rice. So I've got some basmati rice. What we're going to do is we're going to wash that 2 to 3 times, rinse it off, then we're going to soak it for about 10 to 15 minutes. So just cover it over with water, leave it for 10 to 15 minutes. Let's get back in here. At this stage, we're going to add in our onions. I'm going to add some chili, which I'm actually just putting in whole. Chop it if you want. And I'm now going to add the tomatoes. Okay, 3 minutes, keep it moving, we're on a fairly lively heat. This is coming together really nicely. And at this stage we're going to add in our powders. Let's just take a look there. A little bit of turmeric, quite a lot of chili. You might want to add less than that, I like it quite spicy. And then some curry powder. That's a roasted curry powder. Now we want to keep this moving just for 20-30 seconds. And again, always as I say, keep this moving, otherwise what will happen is your powders will burn, and when they burn they taste really bitter. So just keep this moving around. Like I said, this is a very, very simple version I'm doing today. Nice and easy. Okay, we're now going to add in coconut milk. And we're going to cook that just for another 2 minutes. And this is looking fantastic. And the smells and the aromas, of course, are amazing. It's at this point where we get our fish and we drop that in. Like I said, I'm using some lovely tuna. Nice chunky cuts. But yeah, kingfish, cod, or something like that could also work. Or you could be putting some whole fish in here if you want, cut tilapia or something. But this tuna works really nicely. We're going to let this cook now. We're going to lower the heat just a little bit, and we're going to let that go for about 5 to 6 minutes. And then this stage, our fish curry is done. It's just coming on really nicely. Just going to get a bit of salt in there. 2 more minutes and that's ready. We can move on to the next stage, which is our rice. Okay, and this is done. Absolutely wonderful. You can eat that just like that. You've got a fish curry there. Next stage, we're going to set this aside. We're going to get our rice and we're going to cook our rice, our soaked rice. We're going to cook that until it's like 75-80% done. We want a nice kind of little bite on it, and then we're going to combine the two. Really easy. Okay, so soaked rice, drained it off, added some more water, We're going to cook that, like I say, 75% of the way, or 80%. Needs just a nice little bite in it. Don't overcook your rice at this stage because we still need to cook it. So once that's done, we've got our nearly cooked rice, our fish curry. So simply we get it together. Okay, so we're going to build this now. So there's our rice, 75% cooked. And as you can see, I've got a different pot now. I'm using this one, not traditional really, but it's the only pot I've got available today. So we're going to build this up. So bit of the fish curry in there. We're going to get some rice in, bit more fish curry, end it with rice. So just work it like that. Okay, so we've got nice layers there, as you saw. Just by the way, when I cooked the rice, I did add some salt to it. So I added some salt to the water there. What we're going to do now is, I've got in here a little bit of turmeric and water mix. And we're just going to pour that over, just for a little bit of colour. You could use food colouring if you want. And then if you wanted some fresh coriander in the mix here, would be good. I don't actually have any with me today. But what I do like to do is some flaked, crushed chili. I like that on there. And then lemon or lime, little squeeze of that on there. Then we're going to stick the lid on it. Now you need to get a nice heavy lid. Get it nice as heavy as you can, or put something on top of the lid to keep the pressure in. And then on a very low flame, we're going to cook this for about 15 minutes. Nice and low. And get some, by the way, I've got some fantastic limes from the garden wherever you're staying in Sri Lanka. They really are delicious. So yeah, about 15 minutes. So lid goes on, like that. Low flame, then it'd be ready. Don't open it. Okay, let's take a look inside. Off goes the heat. This rice is nice and fluffy now. And that's it, job done. So easy and beautiful. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon. Lots of love.